Hi, my name is Anuar. So this case study explored the impact of code switching on Malaysia's multicultural entertainment industry. In a country where most people speak multiple languages such as Malay, Chinese, and Indian, so code switching act as bridge culture gap and foster understanding between ethnic groups, and it's widely used in cinema, music, and television, reflecting nations' lived experiences and enhancing creativity. So this phenomenon strengthens the country's identity as a vibrant multilingual society, and also the study built up an existing research, a comparative analysis of code switching type and function, and also the impact. Then we move to the background of the study, which is Oh My English. Is a popular Malaysian TV series designed to improve English skills, especially among school-age children in Malaysia. So this series was set in a fictional school, and it used code switching between Malay, English, and other local languages such as Chinese and also Tamil, reflecting on Malaysia's linguistic diversity. So this approach helps the show appeal to its multicultural audience while teaching English, vocabularies, and grammar through familiar culture reference. However, code switching presents challenge. It may reduce viewers' focus on structure of English learning by relying on the home language, and rapid language switching can make comprehension difficult for some reason. Additionally, it may encourage mixed language pattern unsuitable for formal context and hinder language discipline. Balancing English and learning with preservation of Malay and other national language is crucial. Therefore, this case study explores the challenge and examines code switching of Malay English in Oh My English TV series.
The research objectives of this study are, firstly, to identify the types of code switching used by actors in the series Oh My English, as well as to analyze the functions or reasons for these code switching activities. For this study, as per the methodology, qualitative content analysis was used, and in which selected episodes from After School and Class of 2015 seasons were analyzed. So the researcher transcribed and categorized dialogue to identify code switching types and functions. So for the findings of the study, we're going to be talking about types of code switching. Now, code switching, of course, is the practice of alternating or switching between two or more languages or varieties of a language in a conversation. Now, in Oh My English, this is very prevalent. For example, the main ones used would be tag switching, inserting a word or a phrase from another language as a tag. So, for example, like ele or action, you know. And then intersentential switching, which is switching languages between sentences, as well as intrasentential switching, which is mixing languages within a single sentence. So what are the functions of code switching? So code switching, for example, helps in talking about a particular topic. It helps to contextualize specific conversations. And then as for interjections, code switching actually helps in adding emphasis or emotion. For example, sorry lah, Nisha, it adds a layer of, emotion that speaking in one language just doesn't do. And then expressing solidarity. What it does is basically builds cultural or group identity. So Oh My English is a Malaysian show set in Malaysia, and there are, Malay characters and also Indian and Chinese characters. So when you code switch and you use languages, such as Malay, Mandarin, or Tamil, it helps build our identity as Malaysians and the English that we speak as a persons, I guess. And then repetition for clarification. So what repetition is essentially is reiterating reiterating in another language for better understanding. So for example, if I'm talking about something, let's say I'm saying something spicy, but then it's not really getting through to someone, I would reiterate in Malay. So I would say pedas, pedas, and then people would understand better. And then clarifying speech content. So essentially, it ensures clear communication because it's two languages, therefore double the content to understand. And then lexical need, which is bridging gaps where a word may not exist in one language. So of course, language isn't going to be the same across every variety. For example, there are words in Malay that don't exist in English and words in English that don't exist in Malay. So we use our ability to speak another language in order to verbally put out what we mean when we're saying that word. So we use our own cultural context and our own experiences that may not be the same as native English speakers in order to fill in for that word.
So for the similarities, both of the articles for All My English and also the Malay drama series, both article focuses on code switching, that categorize code switching into types like tag switching, inter-sentential switching, and intra-sentential switching. For example, in All My English, the script is a lay action, and this demonstrates tag switching. And for the next example, you tengok kita macam mana sekarang ni, in Malay drama series, demonstrate intra-sentential switching. The next similarities that could be found in comparing both of these two articles are the research methodology. Both use qualitative methodology such as content analysis in order to observe and categorize instances of code switching. The differences from both articles that could be found. The first one is audience, perspective, and context. For All My English, in the article, it focuses on analyzing the linguistic data within the series itself without exploring audience perception. On the other hand, for Malay drama series, focuses on the perception of code switching by Malay and non-Malay versus students with in focus to the cultural and identity-based implications, as well as exploring societal acceptance and critique of code switching as one of the representation for Malaysian multilingualism. Other than that, the differences that could be found is the functions of code switching. As for All My English, it talks about particular topic, interjections, as well as expressing solidarity, repetition for clarification, as well as clarifying speech content, and also lexical need. For talking about particular topic, it helps contextualize specific conversation. For interjections, it emphasizes emotion like sorry lah, Nisha. The next one will be expressing solidarity, which builds culture or group identity. And the next one is repetition for clarification, which reiterating in another language for better understanding. The next one is clarifying speech content to ensure clear communication, as well as the lexical need work as a bridge gaps where a word may not exist in one language. Different from the Malay drama series, it focuses on the function of code switching are used for cultural representation in order to reflect Malaysia's multilingual society. The next one is indexing modernity and education, especially in professional contexts like urban professionals that use English for prestige. The next one is practical communication in order to overcome language gaps in conversation. For example, code switching in English is used in order to convey technical or complex idea.
So I will be continuing with the conclusion. So in conclusion, in All My English, the code switching serves as both a teaching tool and a cultural bridge. Also, in All My English, it highlights the emotions, promotes unity, and supports the English learning. Also, in All My English, it has challenges which it limits the English immersion and encourage the informal language use. Lastly, in All My English, it focuses on language education unlike other studies on societal aspects. So that's all from our group. Thank you.